Yeah, so we've been in this range between 32,000, call it, to 40K for like well over a month now. And so we got that retest of range highs up towards, we almost broke through like 41.5K or something like that. And then we moved back down, and now we just retested range lows this morning. So still sitting in that range. Obviously, still until we break out of that range. I think it's still kind of like a crab market where people are hesitant to take a directional move. I still think breaking above the 200-day moving average is still really crucial for Bitcoin, which sits right around 42K, and I think to the downside, a big level is right around that 30K mark as well. So aside from price, I think kind of in the short term, the biggest risks to Bitcoin are obviously the legacy system. If something happens there, then whatever on-chain data is saying or technical analysis is going to be thrown out the window. Very similar to March of last year, where on-chain looked somewhat bullish, and then we're heading into the halving, and then you had a big legacy financial crash, and all that stuff didn't matter. And then also, I think what's going on with China, I think they're actually cracking down on the miners. I haven't seen anything. I just checked like 15 minutes before we got on here to see if there was any selling from the miners. Granted, Glassnode might be missing some of these wallets, and then they also can't account for possibly like executives at these mining companies that are facing uncertainty, or they're in the short term they're not going to have any revenue. So I think that plays in the short term as some selling pressure, and I think there's not a whole lot of buys here already, and so seeing that might be in part due to why we've seen this drop in the last couple of days. But to be honest, I haven't seen anything for sure in the data I'm looking at, but there's always a chance that some of that isn't being seen.